Hello and welcome to this week's episodes of The Calling. Follow your spirit all the way in. I'm your host, Homaya. Join me in this journey of self-awareness, soul frequencies, and spiritual revelations. Let's fly. Hello, beauties. So this is the third conversation around abundance through a specific lens of healing competition. There are two previous conversations that you can find easily in the podcast platform. One is about healing competition and the connection to lack consciousness. And then the other one is really understanding what and who are we competing with as part of opening ourselves to what really matters, our own creation and freedom, which is all expression of abundance. I want to take this lens of competition because, again, I'm emphasizing and highlighting that because I do believe that the world will be a really better place once people will be so anchored in their singularity, in their light, in their magic, in the presence of the divine within them, instead of falling into a feeling of lack and a feeling that there's not enough space. I actually believe that the war and the wars in this world is rooted in different aspects of competition. And you can think about it globally. You can also think about it internally. Your struggles, your limitations, your frustrations, so many things that you even give up on before you start are rooted in accepting competition and the illusion of competition in your life. So let's take another step and see what we're born for in this world. My awakening happened when I have had this resentment, a feeling that I'm living in a lie, as I was looking at all the trees and all the birds and all the stars and all the people and all the abundance of this world. And I felt that I'm not touching it, that I was programmed to function. I was programmed to study, to work, to produce, which was limiting and stressing. And through that feeling of, I'm looking at a lie, something is not working here for me, through that feeling, the change started to be dominant. The change started leading itself. So this is also to say we were not born for abundance. We were born in abundance, and we were born for prosperity. Let that land. We were born for prosperity. We were born to be an extension of the divine. We were born to continue the magic, the wonder, the blessing. Abundance is a birthright. Abundance is a sensation, it's a feeling, it's a fact. All the cells in your body, all the emotions you can feel, all the thoughts in your head, all the possibility that always exist. And in abundance, as there's so many things and everything, there's also an abundance of luck. And you can go there If that suits you, if this is the life experience you want to have, go there. Yet be aware that you are in abundance. You don't need abundance. You are abundance. Take a deep breath. So what's the missing piece? It's to understand that abundance needs you. You don't need it. You are it. Abundance needs you. Love needs you. Money needs you. The song you want to write needs you the same that you're longing for it. Why? Because you are the vessel where the alchemy will happen. You are the womb of the world, an unrecognized alchemical space where some things that appear as contradictions, some things that appears that doesn't have potential are passing through you and becoming something. Another human, a song, a book, a podcast episode, a prayer. It needs your recognition that you are abundance. And it needs your recognition that you were born for prosperity. Take a deep breath. You were born for prosperity. You are born to take whatever is here and make it better. Whatever is here and make it unique by adding your signature. And please breathe. The thing for prosperity is that it happen with co-creation. Co-creation with what already exists, co-creation with the divine, co-creation with other people, with other objects, with other ideas. For prosperity to happen through the presence of the divine and through the presence of love, there's some co-creation, some connections that are needed. This realm, this planet is a planet of abundance. And part of what we came here to learn and to experience is anchored in abundance and through love create prosperity. Love for yourself, love for others, love for what you have, for who you are, for what comes through you. The acceptance of who you are as a fundamental gift, a fundamental treasure, a fortune, even before you start co-creation. And please breathe. So I want to tell a story that I am sure you will have your version of this story in your life where you can recognize and maybe shift the way that you move and shift the way that you play. And that will also support you healing competition. Because competition doesn't allow you to co-create. You want to believe that competition creates more for you. If you will compete and win, or maybe you accept that competition doesn't create more for you because you limit yourself, you hide and you stress yourself. So a very simple scenario. You are having a shoe shop in a street. You're the only shoe shop in that street. And you have your clients. They are coming. They are buying. You worked a lot to get those clients. You have a big sign on the wall and maybe another sign on the street. And maybe you had a person going and delivering flyers. You also have that. And maybe to every restaurant you go and every meeting you go, you highlight how beautiful your shoes are, and you even highlight where someone can buy your shoes. Maybe you give some shoes to some people to walk with so other will know, or maybe you give your card to those who buy your shoes. You're doing so many things for your clients to come and you're so happy and you sell your shoes. But then one day, on the other side of the street, just in front of you, the shop that was to rent for such a long time, someone got it and this person is now renovating, and then you realize it's another shoe shop just in front of you, and that can put some stress in your system. If you are in lack consciousness, if you're lacking trust, if you're lacking your own presence, you'd be frustrated and terrified and uncomfortable that you worked so hard and someone is now in a position that you will need to share your clients with because he's selling the same thing. In a lack consciousness, what you will do most likely is stress. What you will do most likely is work harder. And what you will do most likely is work harder, separated, feeling betrayed, lonely, limited. Maybe the next shoe that you will create, you will hide all the process of creation. Maybe you will find a room where you can do your shoes that no one will see. And maybe you will try to get some advantages of how to get it out to the world before someone else will see it, and before someone else will copy it, and before someone else will buy it from another person. Like, how are you going to do that? Stress, separation, working hard, and feeling luck instead of feeling lucky. What most of the people are doing in competition is that they hide their magic because they believe that there is a competition. They believe that someone compete with them, or they believe that they need to compete with someone. Then the choice is, I'm going to hide my magic. I'm going to control more. I'm going to add more stress to my system without even being aware that this is what you're doing. While the other option is to acknowledge that the same that you have done some things to have clients, to have shoes, to have light in your shop, the other person that opened the shop just in front of you will need to do the same in a very natural way. They're not coming to hunt you. You're not that weak. Most likely they are inspired by you. Most likely they already believe in you. Maybe they even believe in you more than what you believe in yourself. Because if not, why would they do that next to you? So they will do their own journey to open their shop, to get their product, to have good products, to give the service that they believe in to their clients, and to magnetize their clients. And maybe it will feel really real when they will open their shop. But what will happen is that if you will be good, people will come. They don't go to anyone. They go to where it's good. But if you allow the other person to shine as well, you're shining, and the shop in front is shining, and each of you are smiling to each other and giving yourself the permission to bring your uniqueness, because no one ever can copy you, your style, your magic, the way you offer your tea, the way you smile to the people who are coming in, the style of shoes you like, the colors of shoes you like, the music you like, and then the other person will do the same. What will happen? A third person will open a shoe shop there, and a fourth will open a shoe shop. And then it's going to become very clear that this is the shoe shop street. And from being someone who needed to work to get your shoes and to get your clients in the shoes in the legs of your client, there will be more clients coming to that street because they know that this is where it is. Oh, there's so many places around the world where you know that this is a shoe street, and this is a clothes street, and this is a pizza street, and this is a restaurant street, and this is a street where all the banks are. When you're scrolling on social media, what is happening? You're seeing one business after one business after one business after one business. Is there a competition? You can say so, but does it feel like a competition? No. When you go to this shoe street or diamond street, is there a competition? No, not anymore. Only in the head of the people who still believe in luck. If you believe in luck and if you follow luck, you're not following your luck. If you believe in luck consciousness and there's not enough for you, you don't believe in yourself. So the healing is win-win. Win, 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 win. Everyone win. Not only the clients, not only sales. Everyone win inside of them. They have the freedom to be, the freedom to celebrate, the freedom to create their uniqueness. That is the big win. I invite you to listen to that story, not only in comparison to other people. Listen to this story even inside of your business. You are teaching different classes a year long. You're creating product a year long. Would you not write your second book because the first book was great? Would you not create the second class because the first one was amazing? And if you have two classes, you wouldn't do the third? Or if you do the second or you do the third, how much stress do you have in your system because you do not believe that people will buy the second class, the second offer? Take a deep breath. This is a lack consciousness. You might tell yourself that in healing the lack consciousness, you're doing it because, oh, wow, I need to heal the lack consciousness because I don't believe that my clients will buy also the next offer that I have. Yes, that might be some aspects of truth in it. But what is happening is you don't feel that you are living your own singularity, and then you start having your own products or your own classes or your own songs or your own books competing with each other instead of saying, oh my God, this book or this class is for that. This is the uniqueness of this class. This is the magic of this class. This is how the class is being created. And this class is standing out because of la 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 la. And this class is standing out because of la 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 la. So one class is standing out because of the topic, and the other one is standing out because of the length, and the third one is standing out because of the deep transformation, and the fourth is standing out because of the structure. And this is how it is in life. This shop is standing out because of the type of shoes. The other one is standing out because of the service. The third one is standing out because of the decoration. And they will have clients. Each of those shops, each of them, if the presence is all is possible, and I am living in abundance, I am living for prosperity, and to move from abundance to prosperity, all I need is to keep on giving my light in the presence of others. All I need is to keep on giving my light, my singularity, my uniqueness in the presence of others. Let's take a deep breath. I'd love to converse with you and hear in the comments how it lands and how you feel. You can also contact me on social media and share with me. And I'd like to remind you that there is still possibility to enter magnetic, which is speaking about how and the ways that you're giving your light in freedom to become hypermagnetic, and that fortune, a beautiful, beautiful, powerful program is coming in. And you can find the details, but feel the frequency before. In fortune, I want to show you and awaken and highlight and bring forth the presence of fortune inside of you, the presence of truth inside of you, not only for spirit but also for matter. An awakening, a spiritual awakening and a material awakening. It's going to be a deep energetic work for awakening what I name your money body, your abundance consciousness, your presence as fortune, because that is a whole different life, a life of impact, of flow, of confidence, of freedom, of wealth and opulence. I'm looking forward to see you either in magnetic or in fortune, and for sure we meet here next week for another episode. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you for listening and being part of this great conversation. You will find all the relevant links in the show notes, as well as a link to a meditation for you to feel more connected to your spirit and aligned with your soul contract. Please, if this episode touched you, leave a review, like and subscribe. Feel comfortable to share it with your friends, family and colleagues, because everyone has a calling.